It was a bright, sunny morning on the island of Sodor. Thomas was chuffing along his branch line. Thomas has a lot of friends on Sodor. Friends on tracks, friends on roads, friends on air, and even Thomas has friends in the great forest located on his branch line. One of them is Bambi. Bambi is the young prince of the forest. He's very curious and shy, but he likes to learn new things and have adventures. Most of the time he's spent with his father, the great prince of the forest. But Bambi has plenty of time playing with his friends Thumper, Flower, and even Thumper's sisters, Trixie, Tessie, Daisy, and Rhea. One afternoon, Thomas came to the forest. He was looking forward to see his animal friends. Bambi and his friends were very happy to see him.
Hello, Thomas.
Good afternoon, my friends.
Boy, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, how have you been?
I'm been great. I finished my jobs early and Sir Cat said I can relax my wheels for now, so I decided to spend the afternoon here.
Who is Sir Hat?
Oh, well, he's the controller of this railway. He tells me what jobs to do to be a really useful engine.
That sounds good.
It is.
Just then, Edward arrived. He had a message for Thomas.
Thomas, Sir has said that you have to collect him to take him to Bickerstown. Fizzling fireboxes, really? Yes, he's waiting for you at Netford Station. Alright, I'm coming. Sorry guys, but looks like I have a special to do.
That's okay, Thomas. First things first.
Right. Well, see you later.
See you later, Thomas.
And Thomas and Edward puffed away to Netford. Later that day, Bambi was walking alone in the forest. Thumper and Flower had already gone to their homes. Bambi stopped by the river to have a drink when he heard a familiar giggle, and by his side was Feline.
Hello, Bambi.
Hi, Feline.
He said shyly. Bambi was still a little shy to talk to this beautiful fawn, especially after their accidental kiss.
Why are you alone?
Oh, well, I was with Thumper and Flower, but they've gone home, and my dad is still busy on the meadow.
Oh, I see. Well, you mind if I walk with you?
Sure. That'll be nice.
All right.
Bambi and Feline started to walk around the forest. Bambi couldn't stop watching her. He wanted to tell Feline what he felt about her. Feline noticed that Bambi was thinking.
Are you all right, Bambi? You're being so quiet.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay.
Feline?
Yes?
I have something to confess.
Hmm?
I've been thinking about our incident.
You mean our kiss?
Yes, and...
Just then they heard a crack interrupting Bambi.
What was that?
I don't know, but it came from the branch line.
Bambi and Feline went to go see what was the noise. When they arrived, they noticed a broken track. The sun just cracked the line.
That looks dangerous for an engine.
I agree.
Just then they heard a familiar whistle coming from the distance.
Oh no! It's Thomas!
Oh my, it looks like he's coming this way.
And she was right. Thomas was heading to them, completely unaware of the danger ahead.
I have to warn him!
Please be careful.
Bambi ran out and blocked the line.
Thomas! Stop!
Thunder the magic!
Thomas applied his brakes. And he stopped just in time.
Oh, bust my buffers! Are you okay, Bambi?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that was too close for comfort.
Just then, a man with a top hat got off from Annie to see what happened. Bambi saw him and quickly hid in front of Thomas.
Oh, don't be scared, Bambi. That's her tough hat. He won't hurt you.
What happened, Thomas? Why'd we stop?
Sorry, sir. The track is broken. See?
Oh dear, oh dear. Those tracks need to be repaired at once.
If it wasn't for Bambi, we sure have a nasty accident.
Who?
Oh, it's my dear friend. He's in front of me.
So Bambi shyly came out of hiding, revealing himself.
Hello?
Sir Topham Hatt was surprised. Oh! Hello, little fella. You must be Bambi.
Yes?
Well, it is nice to meet you, Bambi. As you know, I'm Sir Topham Hatt, the controller of the railway.
Pleased to meet you.
Sir, you must call him sir.
Oh, pleased to meet you, sir. I'm the young prince of this forest.
Oh, that is an honor. I heard that you stopped a nasty accident.
Well, yes, I did.
Well then, you have been a really useful dear.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, what a surprise.
Now then, if you'll excuse me, we have to go to Vickerstown.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thanks for your help, Bambi.
No problem, Thomas.
Oh, Bambi, you're my hero.
Thanks, Feline. I think now is the time I have to tell you this. Feline, I like...
I like you too.
Wow, really?
Yes, from the time we first met, I wasn't so sure in the beginning, but after the kiss, now I'm pretty sure.
Me too. Can I, kiss you?
Sure you can, sweetie.
Young love. It is adorable.
It was a bright, sunny morning on the island of Sodor. Thomas was chuffing along his branch line. Thomas has a lot of friends on Sodor. Friends on tracks, friends on road, friends on air, and even Thomas has friends in the great forest located on his branch line. One of them is Bambi. Bambi is the young prince of the forest. He's very curious and shy, but he likes to learn new things and have adventures. Most of the time he's spent with his father, the great prince of the forest. But Bambi has plenty of time playing with his friends Thumper, Flower, and even Thumper's sisters, Trixie, Tessie, Daisy, and Rhea. One afternoon, Thomas came to the forest. He was looking forward to see his animal friends. Bambi and his friends were very happy to see him.
Hello, Thomas.
Good afternoon, my friends.
Boy, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, how have you been?
I've been great. I finished my jobs early, and Sir Topham had said I could relax my wheels for now. So I decided to spend the afternoon here. With permission, of course.
Who's Sir Topham Hatt?
Oh, well, he's the controller of this railway. He tells me what jobs to do to become a really useful engine.
That sounds good.
Of course it is.
Just then, Edward arrived. He had a message for Thomas.
Thomas, Sir Topham Hatt says you must pick him up and take him to Vickerstown. Oh, really? Yes, he's already waiting for you at Stafford. All right, I'm on my way. Sorry, lads. Last-minute job.
That's okay, Thomas. First things first.
Right. Well, cheerio. See you later.
See you later, Thomas.
And Thomas and Edward puffed away to nap. Later that day, Bambi was walking alone in the forest. Thumper and Flower had already gone to their homes. Bambi stopped by the river to have a drink when he heard a familiar giggle, and by his side was Feline.
Hello, Bambi.
Oh, hi, Feline.
He said shyly. Bambi was still a little shy to talk to this beautiful fawn, especially after their accidental kiss.
Why are you alone?
Oh, well, I was with Thumper and Flower, but they've gone home, and my dad is still busy on the meadow.
Oh, I see. Well, you mind if I walk with you?
Sure. That'll be nice.
All right. Are you all right, Bambi? You're being so quiet.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay.
Feline?
Yes?
I have something to confess.
Hmm?
I've been thinking about our incident.
You mean our kiss?
Yes, and
Just then they heard a crack interrupting Bambi.
What was that?
I don't know, but it came from the branch line.
Bambi and Feline went to go see what was the noise. When they arrived, they noticed a broken track. The sun just cracked the line.
That looks dangerous for an engine.
I agree.
Just then they heard a familiar whistle coming from the distance.
Oh no! It's Thomas!
Oh my, it looks like he's coming this way.
And she was right. Thomas was heading to them completely unaware of the danger ahead.
I have to warn him!
No, Bambi, it's too dangerous. I know, but if I don't do something, Thomas could get hurt. Oh, okay. But please be careful.
Bambi ran out and blocked the line.
Thomas! Stop!
Whoa!
Thomas applied his brakes. And he stopped just in time.
Lost my buffers. Are you okay, Bambi?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that was far too close for comfort.
Just then, a man with a top hat got off from Annie to see what happened. Bambi saw him and quickly hid in front of Thomas.
Oh, don't be scared, Bambi. That's my controller, Sir Topham Hatt. He won't hurt you.
What happened, Thomas? Why'd we stop?
Sorry, sir, but the track's all buckled. Look.
Oh dear. Those tracks need to be repaired at once.
If it hadn't been for Bambi, sir, we'd be sure to have a nasty accident.
Who?
Oh, he's my dear friend. And he's right in front of me.
So Bambi shyly came out of hiding, revealing himself.
Hello?
Sir Topham Hatt was surprised. Oh! Hello, little fella. You must be Bambi.
Yes?
Well, it is nice to meet you, Bambi. As you know, I'm Sir Topham Hatt, the controller of the railway.
Pleased to meet you.
Sir, you must call him sir.
Oh, pleased to meet you, sir. I'm the young prince of this forest.
Oh, that is an honor. I heard that you stopped a nasty accident.
Well, yes, I did.
Well then, you have been a really useful deer.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now then, if you'll excuse me, we have to go to Vickerstown.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thanks so much for your help, Bambi.
No problem, Thomas.
Mwah.
Oh, Bambi, you're my hero. Thanks, Feline. I think now is the time I have to tell you this. Feline, I like... I like you too. Wow, really? Yes. From the time we first met, I wasn't so sure in the beginning, but after the kiss, now I'm pretty sure. Me too. Can I, kiss you? Sure you can, sweetie.
Young love, I'd be lying if it's not adorable.
One windy morning, Thumper looked around happily. The rain had finally stopped. It had been a stormy night. There isn't serious damage, but there sure is some cleaning to do.
What had the wind blown out in the open?
Thumper hopped out to sea. Just over the first hill, he saw a silky blue feather. Then he found a pretty pink flower. Then he saw a butterfly. He followed it to the open. Suddenly, Thumper saw something strange. He spotted something blue.
It's an egg!
He said to himself. Thumper thought what to do, but he was interrupted when he heard some familiar little giggles. It was his sisters.
Oh, hello, girls.
He says, smiling at them. Thumper's sisters went to him.
What you doing, Thumper?
Trixie asked. She had a big bushy tail and always wanted to know what was going on.
Treasure hunting? Look what I found.
The bunnies peered at the smooth blue egg.
It's pretty. What is it?
Tessie asked. She was the youngest bunny.
It's a robin egg, silly.
Thumper said.
Oh, a birdie!
Daisy said excitedly. She had a beautiful yellow flower in her ear, and she loved making new friends.
You need to keep it warm and happy until it hatches.
Rhea added. She was the smart little bunny.
Okay, let's get to work.
The bunny siblings gathered grass and leaves and piled them on the egg like a soft, cozy blanket. They knew the egg needed its mama, so Trixie, Rhea, and Tessie went to find her. Daisy stayed with Thumper.
How will we keep it happy? Oh, I know! We can sing to it!
Daisy offered. Thumper wasn't so sure, but Daisy sang anyway. Meanwhile, Trixie, Rhea, and Tessie were trying to find the egg's mother. But it was very hard, especially by looking up the trees. Just then they heard a whistle. They knew that whistle well. It was Thomas. He was looking to see if there's branches on the track. Then Thomas saw Thumper's sisters.
Oh, hello. What are you doing?
He said to them.
Oh, hi, Thomas. We're trying to find a mama bird. Yeah, but we didn't have much luck.
Tessie said, disappointed.
Oh, I see.
Then Rhea had an idea.
Thomas, would you help us find the robin bird?
Oh, sure. At the moment, I'm not doing anything, so yes, I'll help.
So, the three little bunnies got up to Thomas's cab and they set off. Back with the egg, Daisy had ran out of songs, but then she started dancing. She had even made Thumper do it.
Wow! Come on, Thumper! Dance with me! Okay then.
Meanwhile, James the red engine was going back to Knapford Station after pulling a goods train. He was glad that his job was finished.
Oh, thank goodness I finished that early. Now I just have to wait for my next passenger train.
Then James saw Thumper and Daisy dancing.
What's going on?
James whistled.
Hello there, you two.
Oh, hi, James.
He said, stopping dancing.
What are you two doing?
We're trying to keep the egg happy.
Oh, I see. Well, is it working?
We don't know.
Daisy sat in front of the egg, trying to think more of how to keep the egg happy. Then Thumper had an idea. He picked up his feather.
Maybe the egg would like to see some of my tricks instead.
He said, smiling. Then he started to tickle his sister.
Stop, Thumper! It tickles!
Sorry, can't stop.
Suddenly, Papa Bunny hopped up.
Thumper, now what did I tell you about tickling your sisters?
But it was to keep the egg happy.
That's right. He didn't mean any harm.
Just then, Thomas, Trixie, Tessie, and Rhea appeared with a nest of twigs.
Here we are.
Thomas whistled. The three bunnies got down from Thomas's cab with the nest already made, and they put it to the ground. Then, a mama robin flew above them. Thumper placed the egg in the nest, the mama robin with her wing.
Ah, that's sweet.
Thomas said.
I agree. Well done, all of you.
Thank you!
They all said. Thumper gave Daisy the flower he found earlier.
Thanks for helping me keep the egg happy.
It was fun! Plus, I learned a new trick!
Then she began to tickle her brother.
Daisy! Stop! It tickles! Sorry, can't
On the island of Sodor, all the engines were working hard on their jobs. Everyone on Sodor seemed to be happy. And Thomas was the happiest of all. He was working on his branch line. He was looking forward to seeing his animal friends, especially Bambi.
I'm sure Bambi will be happy to see me.
He said to Annie and Clarabelle.
I've been working so hard that I didn't have time to say hello.
Then Thomas saw Bambi. He tooted his whistle, but Bambi didn't say anything. Thomas could see that Bambi was crying.
Bambi?
He said, worried.
Oh, Thomas, I didn't hear you coming.
Why are you crying?
It's nothing really.
Come on, Bambi. You can tell me. That's what friends are for.
Well, I was thinking about my mother.
Oh. Still missing her, right?
Yeah, I miss her very much. It's been a long time since I had last seen her. I just wish I could say in her last moments that I love her so much, and I'll always remember her.
Thomas's smile suddenly disappears. He felt very sad for his friend. He didn't know what to say. He just puffed slowly away, leaving poor Bambi crying.
Poor Bambi. Indeed, poor Bambi. Thomas, are you okay? You're puffing more slowly than usual.
But Thomas didn't say nothing. Later that day, Thomas finished his work on his branch line. Now he had to take some stones to the quarry. But Thomas wasn't in a good spirit. He was thinking about Bambi. Then Henry came by. He was going to Knapford Station to pull a special delivery. Henry could see that Thomas was sad.
Hello, Thomas. What's up?
He asked gently.
Oh, hi, Henry. I was just thinking.
Thinking of what?
Well, I was thinking about Bambi. He's feeling depressed because he misses his mother so much.
Oh dear.
Henry felt sorry for Bambi too.
Well, I wish to stay, but I have to go now. I have to deliver these stones to the quarry.
Okay. Bye, Thomas. I hope Bambi gets better.
So do I.
That night, Thomas told his friends all about Bambi.
Oh, poor Bambi. He must feel so depressed. Indeed he is.
So what are you gonna do, Thomas?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Why don't you just try to cheer him up?
That can't be easy, Gordon. Bambi has lost his mother. What's worse than that?
Good point.
Thomas is right. How can Bambi be happy again after that?
That's a good point, Edward. I wish we could do something for him.
So do I. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
The next day, Thomas was heading to the forest to see Bambi. But the only thing he could find were Bambi's friends. They looked worried.
Hi, everyone. What's the matter?
Thomas! This is bad! This is real bad!
What's wrong?
Bambi is missing!
What? What do you mean he's missing?
Well, we knew that Bambi was very sad for his mother, so we came to his place. But he wasn't there.
Bust my buffers! And his dad?
We asked him too. He hadn't seen Bambi since yesterday. He even wasn't with him in their den last night. He looked for him all night and he still can't find him.
Oh dear!
Oh, my sweet Bambi. Where is he?
Don't worry, Feline. We'll find him.
Suddenly, the great prince shows up. He was very worried.
Oh, great prince! Any good news?
I'm afraid there's no sign of Bambi anywhere.
Oh, no!
Thomas was very sure that Bambi couldn't go so far. Then an idea flew into his funnel.
I think I might know where he is.
Really? You do?
Yes! Don't worry, everyone. I'll find Bambi and I'll bring him back safely.
I'm coming with you, Thomas. Me too.
All right, let's go.
Thomas stopped at Bambi's old place, where he lives with his mother.
Thomas? Why are we here?
But Thomas didn't reply.
Bambi! If you're there, please come out!
For their surprise, Bambi did came out.
Bambi! Hello, guys. Oh, Bambi! We were so worried about you. I was so worried about you. Yeah. Why did you run away? I just needed a little time to think. So I decided to go where I used to live with my mother. I really miss her very much. Without her,
I feel so alone. Oh, Bambi. I know you love your mother very much, but you're not alone. You have your dad, you have your friends, and you have me. Really? Yes. We all love you so much, Bambi. And I definitely love you very much. Thank you, Feline. I love you too. I love all of you.
Thomas, Thumper, and Feline smiles with pride.
Come on, Bambi. Let's get you home.
When they came back, the Great Prince was waiting along with Flower and Thumper's sisters.
Thomas, Feline, and Thumper found Bambi! Hooray!
Bambi, I'm so glad to see you.
I'm so sorry, Dad, for running away.
That doesn't matter now. I'm just happy to see you again.
Thanks, Dad. I'm so happy to see that you're okay, Bambi. Thank you, Flower.
Then Bambi gasped to see all the engines were there to see if Bambi was okay. Bambi was surprised.
You're all here? For me?
He asked, almost teared up.
Of course, Bambi.
We have all been worried about you.
That's right. When we heard you were missing, we were all looking for you.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. We're all happy that you're all right.
Indeed.
We're all so glad to see that you're still in one piece.
And that you're safe and sound. Yes, welcome back, Bambi. Do you feel alone now?
Thomas said.
Not anymore. We're always by your side, pal. And I'm happy to be with you, sweetie. Mwah! Thank you. All of you.
All the engines whistled with happiness. And Bambi was the happiest of all. That night, Bambi and the Great Prince were already asleep. Bambi had a dream. He came back to his old dream when he saw his mother.
Bambi.
And there she was at the same place.
Mother?
Bambi. I knew you had been sad these days.
I'm so sorry, Mom. It's just that I miss you very much.
I know that. I miss you too.
Without you, I feel so alone.
You're never alone, my son. Your father is doing a great job taking care of you. You have some wonderful friends. And now you have Feline.
How did you know?
I'm always watching you, seeing how you grow up. Even if you don't see me, I'll always be there for you.
I love you so much.
I know. I love you too, my son.
It was springtime on the island of Sodor. All the engines were working hard on their jobs. Everyone on Sodor seemed to be happy. And Thomas was the happiest of all. He was working on his branch line. He was looking forward to seeing his animal friends, especially Bambi.
I'm sure Bambi will be happy to see me.
He said to Annie and Clarabelle.
I've been working so hard that I didn't have time to say hello.
Then Thomas saw Bambi,
Wake up, lazy bones!
but Bambi didn't say anything.
Bambi?
Oh, Thomas. I didn't hear you coming.
Why are you crying?
It's nothing really.
Come on, Bambi. You could tell me. That's what friends are for.
Well, I was thinking about my mother.
Oh, still missing her, right?
Yeah, I miss her very much. It's been a long time since I had last seen her. I just wish I could say in her last moments that I love her so much, and I'll always remember her.
Thomas's smile suddenly disappears. He felt very sad for his friend. He didn't know what to say.
Oh, poor Bambi. Indeed, poor Bambi. Thomas, are you all right? You're puffing much slower than usual, which is kind of odd of you.
But Thomas didn't say nothing. Later that day, Thomas finished his work on his branch line. Now he had to take some stones to the quarry. But Thomas wasn't in a good spirit. He was thinking about Bambi. Then Henry came by. He was going to Knapford Station to pull a special delivery. Henry could see that Thomas was sad.
What's up with you, Thomas?
Oh, hi, Henry. Just thinking.
Of what exactly? Out with it.
It's Bambi.
What about him?
He's grieving for his mother.
What do you mean for his Oh dear.
Well, wish to say, but I have to go now. I have to deliver this stone to the quarry.
All right. Bye, Thomas. I hope Bambi gets better soon.
So do I.
That night, Thomas told his friends all about Bambi.
Poor thing. He must feel so depressed. Certainly no denying that.
So, what are you gonna do, Thomas?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Why don't you just try to cheer him up? Simple as that. Cover yourself in pies. Throw yourself off the rails. Something. Anything to make him snap out of it. You are, after all, at times a rather silly engine.
Gordon, are you serious? Bambi has lost his mother. He can't cheer up that easily right off the bat. You felt the same as him when you lost your Doncaster brothers, drawn in the same time as you, remember?
Point taken, I'll shut up.
Thomas is right. It's all becoming too clear that the poor fawn is really traumatized.
Yeah, that's a good point, Edward. I wish we could do something for him.
So do I. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
The next day, Thomas was heading to the forest to see Bambi, but the only thing he could find were Bambi's friends. They looked worried.
What's the matter, everyone? You look as if you had a penny and lost a pound.
Thomas! This is bad! This is real bad!
What's wrong?
Bambi is missing!
What? What do you mean he's missing?
Well, we know that Bambi was very sad for his mother, so we came to his place, but he wasn't there.
Oh no!
And his dad?
We asked him too. He hadn't seen Bambi since yesterday. He even wasn't with him in their den last night. He looked for him all night, and he still can't find him.
Oh dear!
Oh, my sweet Bambi! Where is he?
It'll be all right, Feline. We'll find him.
Oh, great Prince! Any good news, sir?
I'm afraid there's no sign of Bambi anywhere.
Oh, no!
Bambi couldn't have got off that far, surely. I mean, he likes to explore and all that, but the forest is the only place he wanders about at. Where else could he have gone off to that's only in the forest?
Wait a second. That's it. That just gave me an idea.
I think I just might know where Bambi is.
Really? You do?
Yes! Don't worry, everyone. I'll find Bambi and I'll bring him back safely.
I'm coming with you, Thomas. Me too.
All right. All aboard and let's go.
Thomas? Why are we here?
Bambi! Bambi! If you're there, please come out!
Bambi! Hello, guys. Oh, Bambi! We were so worried about you. I was so worried about you. Yeah. Why did you run away? I just needed a little time to think. So I decided to go where I used to live with my mother. I really miss her very much. Without her, I feel so alone. Oh, Bambi. I know you love your mother very much, but you're not alone. You have your dad, you have your friends, and you have me. Really? Yes. We all love you so much, Bambi. And I definitely love you very much. Thank you, Feline. I love you too. I love all of you.
Come on, Bambi. Let's get you home.
Thomas, Feline, and Stafford found Bambi! Hooray!
Bambi, I'm so glad to see you.
I'm so sorry, Dad, for running away.
That doesn't matter now. You have returned, unharmed, and I am only relieved for that.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I'm so happy to see that you're okay, Bambi. Thank you, Flower. You're all here? For me?
Of course, silly. Why wouldn't we?
We all have been worried about you.
That's right. When word spread that you've gone missing, we've all joined the search party.
I don't know what to say.
No need to say anything at all, young prince. We're all only happy that you're all right.
Indeed.
But let's try not to make this a habit for next time, shall we?
We're so glad to see you in one piece.
Too right. Welcome back, little friend. Yeah, welcome back, Bambi. Do you feel alone now?
Not anymore. We're always by your side, pal.
And I'm happy to be with you, sweetie. Mwah! Thank you. All of you.
Bambi.
Mother?
Bambi, I know you've been sad these few days.
I'm so sorry, Mom. It's just that I miss you very much.
I know that. I miss you too.
Without you, I feel so alone.
Bambi, you are never alone. Your father is doing a great job raising you and taking care of you. You have some wonderful friends, and now you have Maline.
How did you know?
I'm always looking at you. See how you grow up. Even if you don't see, I'm always there for you.
I love you so much.
I know. I love you too, my son.
On Sodor Railways, it was a quiet and peaceful day like any normal day. Well, except for that.
James, I think you better slow down now.
Fine.
And don't try and brake so roughly again. You know what happened when you lost all of your brake fluid?
Says the driver who didn't check himself. Here's James! Don't get used to this.
Nice stop, James.
Keep it up and you might pull the special.
Special? What's special?
Sir Topmat is going to choose an engine for a special early morning passenger run for a royal parade at Ulster Castle to celebrate its anniversary.
Try saying that 5 times as fast, although that does sound very interesting.
That evening, Thomas and Percy had been working hard at the coal yard all day, and now the two best friends are returning to Farquhar's sheds feeling very drowsy. Bambi and Thumper were there to visit their friends and hear about their busy day.
So what's been new today? Hope it's something exciting.
It's been nothing but coal, 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 and trucks, trucks, trucks. I'm glad it's done, done, done. That's my thing, Thomas. Don't start, Percy. I'm very tired. We'd love to stay and talk some more, but we need to call it a night.
Oh, so much for something exciting. Well, we better go back to the forest before it gets dark. Yeah, we don't want to worry our parents, especially my sisters. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Percy.
Good night.
So Bambi and Thumper headed back to the forest, leaving only Thomas and Percy in the shed. But unfortunately for them, James, the red engine, was there in Toby's berth. Because the tram engine was having his worn parts and side plates mended, James had to take over the work on Thomas's branch line. He was boasting proudly and loudly, as usual.
I have been chosen to do a special early morning run to take passengers down for the royal parade. What do you think of that, eh?
Thomas and Percy didn't take much notice, for James was unpredictably the one who always likes to be heard. They just simply fell asleep while the red engine rambled on and on all night long. The morning sun slowly rises up in the sky, and Thomas promptly rises too. Thanks to the alarm clock in the shed, While Thomas is sometimes a heavy sleeper, the alarm clock always manages to make the tank engine to stay awake, and it also reminded him that he had a very important job to do. So away he scampered to find Annie and Clarabelle at the carriage shed. Thomas had to deliver passengers on the branch line to the junction. Once there, James will pick them up and escort them to the town on the mainland for the royal parade. But when he arrived at the junction, James was not even there.
Where could that red engine be?
He waited and waited, but still no sign of James. Just then, Bambi and Thumper came out from the other side of the station to see Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. What's the matter?
James not arriving is what the matter is.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe he's still in Farquhar. I'll go see what's going on.
Please be quick, Bambi. I don't know how much time we have left.
Don't you worry, Thomas. I'll go as fast as I can.
Off Bambi raced to Farquhar, leaving a very impatient Thomas behind. When Bambi finally reached Farquhar's sheds, there was James still in Toby's berth.
Excuse me, but what's up with him?
James won't wake up. We've been trying all morning to get him steamed up properly.
His fire keeps dousing out, not to mention that there's not enough steam.
Oh, gosh. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna try my best to wake him up.
Boy, will this be a sight to see.
Bambi tried everything to wake the red engine up, making his brave roar, even bumping his boiler.
Come on, James. Wake up!
But nothing worked. Flustered and frustrated, Bambi soon gave up and ran quickly back to the junction, where he immediately told Thomas what was happening.
James is sleeping like Flower when he's hibernating in winter, and he won't wake up. Me and his crew have tried everything.
Oh, great! I think he stayed up all night bragging about his special morning run. Oh, what now? We can't let the passengers be late for the royal parade.
Thinking fast, Thomas called over to Percy, who was doing some work on the other side of the junction. Percy came. He quickly explained the plan from start to finish.
If you make half of James's stops and I make the other half, we can get everyone to offset on time. What smart thinking! Let's make like bunnies and hope to it.
And so working together, the two friends each delivered all the passengers just before the royal parade began. Thomas, Percy, Thumper, and Bambi were all relieved. That night, when the two little friends returned to Farquhar's sheds after a long day, Sir Topham Hatt was giving James a very sharp talking to. I do not, and I repeat, do not tolerate sleeping in on my railway, James. We have tight schedules to keep, and I expect every engine to be awake and on time. Do I make myself clear? James didn't know what to say, but all he could sheepishly reply was...
Crystal clear, sir. Very crystal clear.
And, just to make doubly sure the same incident doesn't happen again, James, I brought you this. Sir Topham Hatt reached inside a brown paper bag and pulled out a red alarm clock.
What? But sir, what's that for?
It's so you can wake up at the right time in the morning, James. I hope you learned your lesson from this experience, you disobedient engine. Before James could reply, Sir Topham Hatt then turned at Percy and Thomas with words of praise. And as for you two, I heard all about your planning, quick thinking, and you have been really useful working together, doing James's jobs while he's been, indisposed.
What?
I'm very impressed and proud of you both.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Long after Sir Topham Hatt left, James relentlessly filmed.
That wasn't fair. I was supposed to be doing the one to do the early morning run.
Well, James, it's true what they say. You snooze, you lose.
James just seized in silence as he was grumpily to sleep. It was a nice day on the island of Sodor. Bambi was walking along the branch line when he saw Edward the Blue Engine pulling up, who had just finished his jobs for the day.
Afternoon, Bambi. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Edward. Well, just thinking.
About what?
It's about Feline. We have been going great these months, but I think I want to do something different so we can spend more time together.
Really now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bambi, there is always one option. You can ask her out on a date.
Date?
Being a forest animal, Bambi had no idea what a date even is, and Edward, being a steam engine, was not exactly an expert when it comes to dates. But nevertheless, he tried his best to explain.
Yes, it's like this. Someone spends time with another someone they love, anytime and any place. See those people over there?
Yes?
That should help provide a perfect example for how your time with Feline will go.
So we're going to stand around those big round things called tables?
Yeah, I mean, no, nothing like that. Let me explain more clearly.
The many minutes had passed as Edward taught Bambi everything he knew about dating. Even though Bambi was still rather confused, he still listened carefully nonetheless.
You must look presentable. That means giving yourself a thorough wash. First impressions are most important.
Okay.
You must make a plan on where you'll feel most comfortable at. Which place in your forest makes you feel comfortable?
The Forest Junction. It always has a good view for a sunset.
Furthermore, what you must not do is do most of the talking.
What do you mean? I'm not that much of a talker. Unlike some fauna I know.
Eh? Whom?
Nothing. Don't talk too much. Got it.
The next thing you'd want to do is keep the conversation as fun as you can, but not too much, nor too little.
Fun. Right.
Now don't look so scared, Bambi. Be confident. Keep your spirits lifted up. That's the most very important thing that tops it all. All you have to do is just be yourself. That's the one true key of having a perfect date.
Just be myself.
That's it, Bambi. Go on. You can do it.
Yeah, you're right. I really can do this. Thank you so much.
A while later, after just getting himself washed up, Bambi was heading his way to find Feline. All the same, he was starting to get a little nervous again. But then he remembered what Edward had told him.
Just be myself.
Suddenly, he saw Feline walking towards him. She saw Bambi and said,
Hello, Bambi.
Bambi got even more nervous, but he simply couldn't stop looking at her beautiful blue eyes.
Hi, Feline. Wow, you look fantastic today. You look so much cleaner than usual. Oh, thank you. And you... You look pretty today as well. Aww, Bambi. You're so sweet. Feline, I want to ask you something. Oh? What is it? I was wondering if you would like to go on a date with me? What's a date? Well, it's basically the two of us doing some things together. Would you like to? Oh, Bambi, of course I'd like to go on a date with you. Oh, great! I know a great place where we can start it. But I can't tell you. It's a surprise. Ooh, I like surprises. Well, when you think you're ready, Feline, please let me... Oh! Wait for me now.
Hey, you two. What's the big hurry?
Hi, Percy. Sorry we can't stay and talk, but we're on our first date. And right now, I'm going to show Feline a special surprise.
Oh, that's really great. Hope you two have fun.
Thanks, Percy. Bye. Come on, Feline. It's further down this path over here. Oh, I just can't wait to see it.
Two little animals dating? Now I've seen everything.
Okay, Feline. We're almost here. Now, I'd like you to close your eyes, please. Oh? Okay. All right. We're here. You can open your eyes now. What? I chose this place because it always has the most perfect view of the sunset. Oh, Bambi, I don't know what to say. This is amazing. Great, but please, take a seat. You look tired. Okay. What's the matter? Sorry, I was just remembering the day when we first met. You just looked so adorable when you're shy. Remember that? Why, yes, I do. I was so nervous when I saw you because I never saw another fawn back then, especially a very pretty one. Bambi, I'm glad you asked me for having this date with you. I really am enjoying spending time with you. I'm glad to hear that. These 6 months have been incredible being with you, Feline. You're so sweet, loving, and very beautiful. Aww. You know, I have heard so many love stories from my mom of how she met my dad. Now I see just how she felt. It's such a wonderful feeling. That's funny, because I've actually had the same feeling for you.
Meanwhile, Edward trundled his way home through the forest, feeling rather concerned.
I don't feel so sure that the advice I gave to Bambi really worked. What would a steam-powered machine like me even know anything about dating anyway?
No need to feel so down about it, old boy. What matters is you've done your best to help him out, which isn't much of a surprise since you helped everyone over these years.
I suppose you're right.
Little did Edward know, because he was so busy talking to his crew, trouble started to grow. Far away from him was a figure on the line ahead, which seemed to have the shape of a fawn. At the last second, Edward looked ahead of him and was horrified.
Oh, goodness me. Bambi, what are you doing on the line? You know it's not safe.
Bambi, do I look anything like that dumb excuse for a prince to you, huh? Anything at all?
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My apologies. You, just looked a little like him from far away. My name is Edward, by the way. And who, may I ask, are you?
Name's Rono, and don't you forget it, pal.
Right.
So you know Bambi?
Why, yes. He's a good friend of mine. And the other engines.
This is too hilarious. What kind of freaks like those cronies of yours make friends with a naive coward like him?
Now see here!
Well, it's not a surprise coming from a hunk of junk like you. You're crazier than that snide old owl, teaching that little coward about this so-called dating nonsense. That just shows it.
Shows what?
You're too old and predictable, and you're just so past it. Perhaps you should have been laid down when you actually had the chance 100 years ago. How does that sound, Eddie?
Laid down?
Rono's last insult was too much for poor old Edward to bear. He looked like he was going to cry.
Let me go, Charlie. Let me go. I'm gonna teach a little brat a painful lesson.
Stop it, Sid. We're gonna get sanked for harming an animal.
Bambi, I think I see Edward over there. Huh? I wonder what he's doing here. Wait a second. Oh no. Please tell me that can't be. What is it? I can see that Rono too. What's he doing here too, of all places? He's bullying Edward. Feline, you stay here. I'm going to stop him. Be careful, Bambi. Hey!
Well, if it isn't the young prince.
You leave Edward alone, Rono!
So you know him as well?
Yes! He's my friend!
Seriously? You call that useless thing your friend?
I'm not useless.
That's not what it looks like to me.
Now listen here! Edward is not useless. He may be the oldest, but he's the most reliable and a true friend to everyone. I should know, and you have no right to treat him so badly.
You're really gonna get it now, princess. And once I'm done with you, that old hunk of junk pal of yours is next. I haven't shoved and stabbed and jabbed for nothing after all. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just about to show you what this old hunk of junk can really do.
Hey, come on, cut it out. This isn't funny. You look too big and heavy to take me on.
If you really don't want to fight Edward, Rono, Then you'd better get out of here now before he decides to make it ugly.
You won this time, but one of these days we'll meet up again. When we do...
That should teach you some manners. There's still life in this old dog yet.
Are you okay, Edward?
I'm perfectly fine, Bambi. Thanks to you. You were amazing standing up to Ronno just to defend me.
It was nothing really. I just wanted to help you after you helped me before.
This makes us even, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Thank you for stopping him from trying to hurt me next. But I think I just ruined my date with Feline.
Don't worry, Bambi. I'm sure she'll understand.
Of course I understand, because I saw the whole thing. Bambi, you were so wonderful helping Edward from getting bothered by that fiend. I'm truly proud of you. Oh, well, thanks. And one more thing. Yes? Mwah! I love you, Bambi. You really mean it? Yes, I really do. This was the best date ever.
It looks like my advice has worked after all.
Well done, you old expert. You done it again. Now I think the best option is we leave those two alone, eh?
Yes, I can second that. My work here is done.
Beaten again by him, and that old hunk of junk makes me jump. What else could get any worse? Huh?
So, I've heard you've been picking on Edward. Is that right, Ronnie? First Bambi, then Feline, and now our railway's number 2. I must say, you're just really on a roll. But hear this now and carefully, because I'm only going to say it once. If I ever catch you bullying Edward again, or any more of my friends ever at all, the consequences I've got in mind for you will be more severe than the first time. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand me?
Yes. Yes. Just don't hurt me, okay?
Go!
One morning, Thomas the Tank Engine was waiting for his driver and fireman who were in a signal box talking to the signalman, but they were taking quite longer and Thomas was getting impatient.
Come on, why are they taking so long?
Hello, Thomas.
Oh, hello Bambi, Feline. What brings you two here?
We were just playing around here when we decided to come by and see you. And what are you doing here?
I'm just waiting for my crew to come back, and let me tell you, I've been waiting hours for them.
I see. Well, would you mind if we get a rest in your cab? We're pretty tired from our playtime.
Well, okay, but be careful not to touch anything.
Don't worry, we won't. So, what would you like to do now, Feline? Well, how about we play a new game? Okay, like what? Feline? What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing, silly Billy? Feline, wait! Thomas is here! Oh, I'm sure he won't mind.
Oh boy, here we go again. What? Why am I moving? My crew didn't come back yet!
Feline! We're moving! We sure are. No, I mean it! We're literally moving! Wait, what?
Hey! As a crew! Help! Bambi, what have you done?
I'm not sure!
Well, whatever you did, you need to stop me now!
But how?
Try grabbing hold of the brake handle and screw it on!
But there are handles all over the place! Maybe it's this one? It seems a little loose.
Yeah! That's not the brake handle, that's my fireman's shovel!
Sorry!
Take a real eyeful of this piece of scenery, Chloe. Certainly a sight for sore eyes, eh?
Whoa! Big brother? I wish we brought a camera.
Oh yeah, you have a point. Let's be honest. With the place that's a real beaut, I doubt there's anything that'll spoil this perfect moment.
Yeah. Look out! Hold on to your place! Land Bambi, Feline, are you two alright?
I think so. Feline, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. But are you okay, Thomas?
Well, my front is now damaged and I'm off the tracks, but besides that, I'm fine.
I'm so very sorry, Thomas. This is all my fault. No, Bambi, it's not your fault. I made you back into those controls. It's all my fault. Oh, don't cry, Feline. We both caused all this. Can you ever forgive us?
Oh, of course I forgive you too. But this might teach you that no one except my driving fireman can't drive a steam engine, not even forest animals like yourselves.
Or even magical talking horses?
Now I have to wait to get back on the tracks, and boy will my crew be in for a surprise when they find me.
The forest is home to many different kinds of animals, including Bambi and his friends. Thomas often stops by to visit them. But he's not the only engine who likes to go to the forest.
Hello, Henry. It's nice to see you here in the forest.
I'm just delivering some fresh trees to be planted. Oh, and I see Bambi's doing well.
I am, Henry. It's very nice to see you. I don't get to see you as often.
That's because I have many jobs to do, Bambi. Working on the main line is very hard work. Anyway, I'd better be off. I have more work to do.
So do I. Sir Topman wants me to help Mavis at the quarry.
Do you have to go?
I'm sorry, Bambi. I do. Bye.
Meanwhile, Henry was ambling into Knapford to take a rest later that evening. He had finished his last job and was relieved that the hard work was all over. But just right when he was about to go to sleep, he heard a sound. It was far away, and it was so loud it made him shudder.
What was that?
That sounded like a gunshot.
Gunshot? Oh, no. We need to go back now. I have a bad feeling about this. Bambi!
Watch it, Henry. What's that?
There are hunters. In the forest!
Hunters!
Come on, we need to go and warn Bambi and the others.
Hey, wait for me!
None of you have seen him, have you? I haven't seen him since this morning. Oh, there's Thomas and Henry. Maybe they've seen him. Hey, Thomas! Have you or Henry...
We don't have time to talk. We need to get you out of here. There are hunters in the forest.
Hunters?
Yes, we need to get you all out of here. Quick, get in my cab.
And I'll go and distract the hunters.
Thanks, Henry. Now then, let's get you lot to safety.
But Bambi's still out there, Thomas. We can't just leave him.
My main goal now is to get you all far away from here as possible.
Oh, I hope Bambi's okay.
I'll come back for him, Feline. I promise.
Bambi is all alone standing by a river, thinking of past memories, his mother's death. A tear streams down his cheek. The sounds of the guns seems to get louder.
Huh? Oh, no. Not again.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes?
Is there something you want?
I've just been hearing something that sounded like gunshots.
Oh, didn't hear anything like that. You must have misheard something.
All right then. I just wanted to let you gentlemen know about some hunters that have entered the forest. I have a feeling that they're hunting the animals illegally.
Don't worry, we'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Thank you very much. I hope Thomas has managed to get the rest of the animals out safely.
Thomas arrived back at the sheds with his animal friends, which was a surprise to everyone else.
Thomas? What's going on?
Why did you bring the animals here? They're hunters in the forest. I had to do something to protect them. But where's Bambi? I'm going back for him. If I don't, the hunters might get to him. Who knows what they'll do to the poor fawn?
Hunters? Hunting fawns? Thomas, you need to get Bambi out of there now. Those hunters are poachers. They're breaking the law.
But poachers?
Oh no. Bambi.
I'll get my friend back here safely or burst. James, Percy, you two keep the animals safe. And Edward, go find the top man and the police.
I'm on it. Good luck, Thomas.
Bambi was all alone in the forest, but not for long.
Huh? Ah!
Here's one. We'll make a good price of it.
Oh, he will. Come on, we can't let it get away.
Someone help me! Oh, I wish my father was here. Oh no! Dead end!
There. Nice and easy. We got it now. I can't see.
Hey, if you want my friend, come and get him.
Thanks, Thomas.
We're not done yet.
Hey, that blue scrap metal is getting away from our trophy. Come on.
Thomas?
Don't worry. Trust me.
All right, come on out, you.
Hello, and what's going on here?
We came to clean up the engines, that's all.
With guns? A likely story. You two are under arrest for hunting illegally. Book 'em, lads.
Yeah, what's good, innocent? We were just trying to make some money. This is all a big misunderstanding.
It's all right now. You can come out.
Thank you, Thomas. Oh, yes. Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, Thomas. You saved all these young animals from being harmed.
Well, I can't take all the credit, sir. Henry was the one who spotted the hunters.
And I'll be sure to give both you and Henry special rewards for being such brave engines.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bambi and his friends were safe once again, and Thomas and Henry had been given new coats of paint for their brave actions. Sir Topham Hatt had special security around the forest, so no one would dare try and hunt in it again. Bambi never lived in fear of hunters ever again, and it was all thanks to his good friends Thomas and Henry.
It was getting dusk on Sodor Island. Thomas and Percy were heading back to Tidmouth Sheds when, with permission, they decided to stop near the forest to check on Bambi and his friends.
Hello, little fuzzies. Had a nice day, have you?
It's been okay. Bamber, Flower, and I were just exploring.
Exploring, eh?
Yeah, we sure like to go on adventures.
Really now? Reminds me of a certain engine, and what was it now? Wanted to see the world? Sure, shove me in. So hey, got anything else planned today?
No, we had to head home. Otherwise our families will be worried. Yeah, he's right.
Well, that's a coincidence. We're also just about heading back home ourselves to Farquhar. Speaking of which, we better get going now, Thomas. It's getting dark out here, and fog's starting to roll in. We don't want to run into... the ghost train.
Ghost train?
Oh yes, tonight's actually the anniversary of his year past demise. They say that on moonlit nights like this, the ghost train runs again down the line as a warning to others, plunging into the gap, shrieking like a lost soul. Oh, and also, get this, Thomas also had a run-in with a ghost once. Yes, and that very same ghost got himself an ugly haircut. Oh, you ruined the moment.
Thomas, is there really a ghost train out there?
Ah, don't be a sheep, Bambi. Ghosts don't exist. It's all just silly make-believe. I should know, because Emmy and I found that out a long time ago.
But I'm a deer, not a sheep, whatever that is.
Okay, I think that's enough chatting. We better get going now. You're right. Good night, my friends.
Good night to you, too.
Mind the ghost on your way.
Percy, shut up.
That's odd. Where did all this come from? I can't see a thing. Oh! Ow! Oh, my nose.
Children, children.
Hello? Is somebody there?
I like children.
Okay, whoever you are, this is not funny. Huh? What was... Thomas? Is that you? Oh no! Somebody! Anybody! Help! No! Get away! Please, don't hurt me! Bambi? Ah! Oh! Hi, Feline. Are you all right? Yeah. Fine. Are you sure? You seem twitchy. Twitchy? Me? I'm just cold, that's all. I'm perfectly okay. Oh, okay. If you say so. It is getting a little chilly out here. I think I'll just be on my way home. Good night, Bambi. Wait! Huh? What is it? Actually, could you stay with me? Just at least until my dad comes back? Sure, Bambi. Thanks, Feline.
Good night.
Though Bambi was relieved to have some company, he could barely figure out or admit to anyone what he'd just stumbled upon. He wondered if it was the mist playing tricks on him, or that it was all in his imagination. But try as he possibly might, he couldn't deny that he went face to face with a real spectre on the rails.
Trying to annoy me away with this stupid old ghost trick again. At least now I can actually sleep in here. I can only hope Bambi, Thump and Flower won't be so silly themselves thinking ghosts exist next morning. Still, on the bright side, while it may be just a bit spooky, everything around here is calm, quiet, peaceful, and...
Sounds like Thomas. Yeah, how about we go say hi to him? Sure thing.
Bambi and Thumper were going through where Thomas was passing when they see an unfamiliar sight. First, they see Clarabelle going forward and then Annie and Thomas were going behind. They were so surprised by it that they didn't notice they were getting too close to the tracks.
Oh! Stop the train! Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Clarabelle, what's going on? Is something on the line?
Well, hard to answer that question. If by any chance you count animals.
Morning, Thomas.
Oh, I should have known.
Thomas, what happened to you?
Nothing. What do you...
Did you hurt yourself or something?
What? No, what do you...
Maybe sick? No, dizzy? Crazy! I bet you're doing whatever you're doing because you're finally gone crazy!
Alright, shut up! Thank you. Now, what were you trying to say? And one at a time, please.
Well, why are you going backwards instead of, the other way? Did you break something again?
Oh, you silly fluffballs. I'm not broken down. And Clarabelle, she's not pulling me. On the contrary, I'm pushing her and Annie to the station.
Huh? I don't get it.
Usually when we see you, you're always pulled front, never back.
Well, yes, majority of the time I pull my coaches, but sometimes I push them. That's why it's called the push-pull train.
Ooh. What does that mean?
Hate to interrupt, but we can't stop here for long. We got passengers.
Oh, right. Sorry, lads, can't stay for long. We'll discuss this another time. Cheerio.
Push-pull. You know, it actually sounds kind of catchy. Almost like a game name. Yeah, we sure learn something new about these creatures every day. Oh, no, silly. They ain't creatures. They're machines. Or at least that's what my dad said.
Cheeky one.
James.
His fame, but lots of fun.
Percy.
Pulls a mail on time.
Gordon.
Thunders down the line.
Emily.
Really knows her stuff.
Henry.
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Edward.
Wants to help and share.
Toby.